Assalamu alaikum class 9. In today's lecture we are going to discuss two methods, matrix inversion method and the most important method of the matrices, Cramer's rule. So let's start. Solution of simultaneous linear equation, or you can say solution of simultaneous linear equations. Let's say we have two equations, ax plus by equals to m. Then we have cx plus dy equals to m. In these two equations, x, y are variables, whereas a, b, c, d, m, n are coefficients, or you can say constants, or you can say any numbers, 1, 2, 3, 4, any natural or whole numbers, or whatever you want to take. Real numbers, yeah, you can take any real numbers. So what about linear equation is an equation having the power of the variables 1. Okay, so here you can see x have the power 1 and the y have the power 1. Here is 1 and 1 2. So these both are linear equations. The highest power of the variables involving in the equation should be 1, not exceed 1. Okay, what is matrix inversion method? It's easy, not that much tough, but yeah, both of the methods are important. Matrix inversion method. We are considering these two equations. Now make matrices. First matrix, which I will say A. I name it as A. What would be that matrix? Coefficients A, B, C, D, involving these coefficients. Then X. X would be the matrix of the variables X, Y. There are only two variables in these pair of equations. Then there would be the matrix B, M, N. It consists of the entries M and N, which are at the right side of equality. Thus, the equation will become AX equals to B. A is going to be multiplied with X, then equals to B. See, if you multiply A with X, then you gain this AX plus BY. See, the first one. CX plus DY, the second one. So you can write it as this. Implies that if X is here, A is going here, then it would be A inverse. We are moving a matrix from this point to this point, then it would be A inverse. If that was a number, like if 2 into A equals to B, then if we want to move the 2 over this side, then it would be A equals to 1 by 2B. But this is not a number, this is a matrix. So when matrix is moving from one side to another, then it would be inverse, changed into inverse, and inverse would be changed into a simple matrix A. That's all. Now what is A inverse actually? A inverse is adjoint of A divided by determinant of A, and determinant of A should not be equals to 0. What is the adjoint of A? Adjoint of A means we are going to change the places of these two entries, D, A, and changing the sign of these two entries, minus B, minus C. What is the matrix B? Mn. What is the determinant of A matrix? AD minus BC. This is the determinant. Now you can do the multiplication between this matrix and this matrix. dm minus plus minus bn. The first entry, then minus cm plus an would be the second entry. Whole is going to be divided by AD minus BC. It can also be written as 1 by AD minus BC. Sorry. It's not going to be divided. These are two different entries. Okay, so you people will say that how this determinant had gone over here. Let's say we have A, okay, and it is dividing by B, okay, A dividing by B. So you can write it as A multiplying by 1 by B. Okay, when you are going to multiply it, then it would be 1 by B. So here is the case. It was written here. It was dividing with this whole matrix. I took it up and then it would be 1 by AD minus BC multiplying with this whole matrix. dm minus bn. Whole is going to be divided by AD minus BC. Similarly, minus CM plus AN. Whole is going to be divided by AD minus BC. Here is X. X means matrix have the entries small x and y. So here you go. X would be equals to dm minus bn divided by AD minus BC, and y is equal to minus cm plus an divided by AD minus BC. That was a simple rule which is called matrix inversion method. Now Cramer's rule. Again, we are going to consider the same equations, same linear equations. Okay, and we know that ax equals to b, then x equals to a inverse b adjoint of a divided by determinant of a into b. What was the answer of? You can see the answer of adjoint of a divided by determinant of a. This was the, okay, we will take it again. Adjoint of a, these are the diagonal entries are going to be changed. dA minus b minus c is going to be multiplied with mn matrix B divided by A. Then multiply the both, we will gain dm minus bn minus Cm plus An divided by determinant of A. Here you can see that dm minus bn minus Cm plus An. In the next step, that would be dm minus bn divided by determinant of A, then minus Cm plus An divided by determinant of A. So here we can say that this dm minus bn is equal to what? Guess a little. This is matrix A. When we change this column into Mn, eliminate this and put Mn from matrix B here, then Md minus Bn. Check it out. In matrix A, I'm going to change the first column AC into Mn. See this. Md or dm minus bn, that would be determinant of this matrix. See, dm minus bn. I will name it as Ax. I am saying that this matrix is called Ax. Now, if I change this column into Mn, what would happen? Yeah, I can do it here for convenience. Ay equals to AC, changing this into Mn. So if I take the determinant of Ay, what would it would be? An minus Cm. This is the same thing as it is here. So now what I am going to do is writing the step again. X equals to, what is equal to X? Dm minus Bn divided by determinant of A, then minus Cm plus An divided by determinant of A. One column, two rows. Now, instead of X, if you put X, Y, dm minus bn divided by determinant of A minus Cm plus An divided by determinant of A. So here, instead of this, dm minus bn divided by determinant of A, y equals to minus Cm plus An. It doesn't matter what you would write first, An or minus Cm. It's your own choice. This is Ax divided by A, and here Ay divided by A, where Ax is equal to which matrix? M, N, B, D, and Ay equals to what? A, M, C, N. Okay, so this is all done for Cramer's rule. Now we will move towards the example. to sort out what we have done. Example number 1 is solve the following system by using matrix inversion method. What is the system? 4x minus 2y equals to 8. 3x plus y equals to minus 4. The first step would be a equals to 4 minus 2, 3 and 1. X would be xy and b is 8 minus 4. What next? We knew that ax equals to b. X equals to a inverse b, which is equal to adjoint of a. C. What is a? A is 4, 1. So change the place for adjoint. Here I am going to write adjoint of a divided by determinant of a. A inverse equals to this. Okay. So adjoint of a is 1, 4. Change the sign of minus 2 and 3. 2 minus 3 into b. B is 8 minus 4 divided by what? Determinant. What is the determinant? 4 ones are 4, minus of the formula, then 3 twos are 6, minus 6. Minus plus 6 plus 4 is 10. Now multiply this matrix with this multiplication. You can say 1 by 10. Yeah, 1 by 10. 10 is moving upward, okay? 1 8s are 8, minus 4 2s are 8. So it's 0, minus plus minus 8 3s are 24. Plus minus minus 4 4s are 16. If I am somewhere wrong, then please correct it by your own. Yeah. 1 by 10. 8 minus 8 is 0 and minus 24 minus 16 is minus 40. Yeah, because the sign of both of the numbers is the same, so you are going to add them up and put the sign of the greater number, which is minus. Okay, now I'm going to multiply this whole term with both of the entries. 0 will remain the same and minus 40, here I'm going to do it, minus 40 divided by 10. 10 ones are 10, 10 fours are 40. The result would be minus 4. Instead of x, I am writing the matrix of x. So here you can say that x is equal to 0 and y equals to minus 4. So all done with the matrix inversion method. Now example number 2, which we are going to solve by Cramer's rule. What are the equations? 3x minus 2y is equal to 1 minus 2x plus 3y is equal to 2. Here again I am going to make the matrix A. 3 minus 2 minus 2 3. Then AX. What would be the matrix AX? Instead of 3 minus 2 I will put 1 2. Okay. And what is AY? Instead of minus 2 and 3 I will put 1 2. Take the determinant of A. Determinant of A is equal to 3 3s are 9 minus 2 2s are 4. 9 minus 4 is 5. Determinant of AX. 3 1s are 3, 2 2s are 4, minus plus, 3 plus 4 is 7. And determinant of AY. 3 2s are 6, then like this, 6 minus 2, minus plus, that would be 8. So these are the determinants, 7, 8 and 5. Cramer rule is simply saying that Cramer rule does not need any solution except that write x, and formula is ax divided by a. Determinant of ax divided by determinant of a, and for y, determinant of ay divided by determinant of a. Very simple. We already solved the determinants. We know that determinant of ax is 7 and determinant of a is 5. So 7 by 5 is the result. And for determinant of ay, the result is 8 and it's again 5. So here we get the result. Moving toward the example number 3. The length of a rectangle is 6 centimeter less than 3 times of its width. You can see this is the rectangle. Two opposite sides are equal. Assume the width as, this is the width, x, and assume the length as y. Width is x and length is y. Now we are going to obtain y. They are saying that y is equal to, how much is it equal to? 6 centimeter less than 3 times of width. 3 times of width. 3x is the 3 times of width. And 6 centimeter is less than, like this. Or you can write it as 3x minus 6. So this is the first equation. The perimeter of this rectangle is 140 centimeter. Okay. This rectangle has the perimeter 140. What is the perimeter of the rectangle? 2 into length plus 2 into width. 2 into x plus 2 into y. That would be equal to 140. Okay, now taking common, when we are going to take common, 2 x plus 5 would be in the bracket 140. So x plus y equals to 140 divided by 2, which is equal to 2 7s are 14, 70. X plus y equals to 70. So this is the equation 2. Now we are going to rearrange the equation number 1 so that it would be in a good form. Equation number 1 is would be 3x minus y equals to positive 6. Y is shifted towards this side, so it would be negative, and minus 6 is shifted towards this side, so it would be positive 6. Okay, this is how we are going to write it. Name is a say equation. Yeah. Now A, matrix A. It's your own choice. You want to do it by matrix inversion or Cramer's. But if it is mentioned in the question, then you have to follow it. And here in the example number 3, page number 27, it is already wrote that by using matrix inversion method, you are going to solve it out. So in matrix inversion, you need all of the three matrices. 1, then again 1, then 3, then -1. This would be the matrix A. Take the determinant of A. Take the determinant of A. What would be the determinant of A? 1 into -1 means -1 minus 3, that would be equal to -4, not equal to 0. So the question is solvable. And the matrix X is XY. B is equal to 76. The entries of the B matrix is 70 and 6. Okay. So now move towards the next. Determinant is already done. X equals to A inverse B means that adjoint of A. Change the places and change the sign. B is 76 divided by -4. -1 into 70 is -70, then -6. So here the students, you can see that we are going to divide these both entries with -4, then the sign would be eliminated. 76 divided by 4 and 216 divided by 4. So here you can see when we divide 76 by 4, we get the result 19, and when we divide 216 by 4, we get the result 51. The X would be 19 and Y is equal to 51. This is the answer of example 3. Inshallah, in next video we are going to proceed with the exercise 1.6. Until then, Allah Hafiz. जहाँ रहिए खुश रहिए, शाद व आबाद रहिए, हमें दुआओं में याद रखिए. Allah Hafiz.